What if I told you that the secret to a longer, healthier life was hiding in plain sight, right in your daily routine? We often chase longevity in all the obvious places through diet plans, fitness regimes, mindfulness techniques, and sleep optimization. And while those are undeniably important, there's one critical element that most people overlook. It's so ordinary, so ingrained in your daily life, that you likely pay it little attention. Hygiene. Yes, hygiene, but not just the general idea of staying clean. I'm talking about the deep, focused, intentional cleansing of specific, vulnerable parts of your body. Areas that, if neglected, could slowly chip away at your health, your energy, even your lifespan. Think about it. Could it really be that something as simple as how you wash or don't wash your body is silently shaping your future? Let's explore together 5 overlooked parts of your body that desperately need daily attention. You might be surprised to learn that what you're ignoring could be the missing link to feeling better, staying healthier, and aging gracefully. These aren't just hygiene habits. They're small, life-saving rituals that can drastically change the way you feel, move, and live. And before we dive in, let me make you a promise. By the time we're done, you won't look at your daily routine the same way again. Hands, your invisible armor against the world. Your hands are your frontline soldiers in life. Every handshake, every meal prepared, every button pressed, every face touched, your hands are there, constantly interacting with the world, constantly exposed. And yet, somehow, they're still one of the most underestimated aspects of personal hygiene. Let me paint you a picture. You wake up, brush your teeth, grab your phone. You check your notifications, scroll through your feed, maybe respond to a message. You haven't even had your coffee yet, and your fingers have already come in contact with hundreds of thousands of microscopic strangers. Bacteria, viruses, pathogens that are quietly waiting for a chance to enter your system. Now, multiply that by an entire day. Every public door handle, elevator button, grocery cart, dollar bill, ATM screen, your steering wheel, your pet's fur or children's toys, your hands are constantly gathering more than just fingerprints. Yet most people still treat hand washing as a quick rinse, a side note in the bathroom routine. But here's the truth. Effective hand washing is not just a hygiene task. It's your first defense mechanism. It's armor. Washing thoroughly with warm water, antibacterial soap, scrubbing under the nails, between every finger, around the thumbs, and even your wrists is a deliberate act of health preservation. It reduces your risk of catching viruses, stomach bugs, and respiratory infections by staggering percentages. We're not just talking about flu prevention. We're talking about reducing inflammation, lowering toxin exposure, and strengthening your immune function daily. Meet James, a retired teacher of 72 years, soft-spoken and wise. For decades, he thought that washing his hands before meals was enough. But he noticed he was getting sick more frequently as he aged. After a conversation with his physician, he made a commitment. Every time he came home from the store, every time he petted his dog, every time he sneezed or touched his face, he washed his hands, and he washed them right. Within weeks, he noticed the difference. Fewer colds, less fatigue, sharper energy. It wasn't magic. It was mindfulness. If your immune system has been waving a white flag lately, maybe it's time to take your hand hygiene more seriously. This isn't about fear, it's about power, about protection, about taking back control. Feet, the foundation you're standing on. Literally and metaphorically, your feet carry the weight of your entire life. Quite literally, step after step, they support your journey through this world. Yet they remain one of the most neglected parts of the human body. Most of us assume that letting some soapy water run down our legs in the shower is good enough. But here's a wake-up call. Your feet are a dark, damp environment, ideal for bacteria and fungi to flourish. You might already be noticing the signs. Itchiness, cracked heels, stubborn foot odor, or thickened toenails. These aren't just cosmetic issues. They're warning signals. As we age, our circulation weakens, our skin becomes thinner, and our ability to heal diminishes. That innocent little crack on your heel could become a gateway for serious infections, cellulitis, ulcers, even nerve damage. And if you're managing diabetes or vascular conditions, the stakes are even higher. Let's talk about George, a 75-year-old retired mechanic with a lifetime of standing, lifting, working with his hands and feet. He started noticing that small blisters would take too long to heal. His toes felt numb some mornings. Mild cleanser, a soft cloth, something shifted. Her congestion decreased. Her skin looked brighter. Her sleep improved. Cleansing your face is not about vanity. It's about protection, prevention, presence. Armpits. The silent communicators of your internal health. Think of your armpits as tiny biological control centers. Discreet, often ignored, yet powerfully communicative. They do far more than manage sweat or give off signals when you've skipped deodorant. These small hollows, nestled quietly beneath your arms, are home to a complex network of lymph nodes, sweat glands, and sensitive skin. They help regulate body temperature, assist in detoxification, and yes, alert you when something inside you isn't quite right. Yet most of us treat them like an afterthought. Quick swipe of deodorant. Done. On to the next thing. But have you ever noticed persistent itching, discoloration, rashes, or an unusually strong odor, even after applying your favorite brand of antiperspirant? That's your body talking loudly, because when sweat, bacteria, and dead skin are allowed to accumulate here without proper, thorough cleaning, the result isn't just an unpleasant smell. It's inflammation, clogged pores, infection, and for some, even chronic skin conditions that disrupt daily life. Let's talk about Emma. She's 63, a retired nurse who always prided herself on being clean and presentable. But she started to notice that her underarms were becoming increasingly sensitive. Her skin would sting after deodorant, and red bumps started forming in her armpits. At first, she thought it was just aging skin or an allergy. But after speaking to a dermatologist, she was shocked to learn that her symptoms were signs of blocked sweat glands and bacterial imbalance caused by not properly washing the area each day. You see, armpits are not self-cleaning. They need intentional care, daily washing with mild, fragrance-free soap, gently scrubbing with a washcloth to remove the buildup of sweat and bacteria. Not only does this prevent unpleasant odors, but it also reduces your risk of conditions like hidradenitis suppurativa, a painful, chronic disease where inflamed lumps form beneath the skin, some of which can leave permanent scars. Emma began a new routine, a warm water rinse each morning, followed by a gentle cleanse at night. She also began to rotate her deodorants and allowed her skin to breathe without products at least one day a week. In just a month, her skin healed, the pain disappeared, and for the first time in years, she felt confident wearing sleeveless clothing again. Belly button. The forgotten core of your hygiene routine. Let's get personal. When was the last time you cleaned your belly button? Really cleaned it? It's okay to admit it. Many people forget this tiny, tucked away part of their body entirely. But here's the thing. Your belly button is not just a leftover scar from birth. It's a pocket of warmth, darkness, and moisture. A perfect storm for bacterial growth. In fact, one study from North Carolina State University discovered over 2,300 species of bacteria living in various human belly buttons, including some strains previously unknown to science. That's how untouched and neglected this spot is. And while some of those bacteria are harmless, others can cause odor, irritation, discharge, or painful infections if allowed to fester. Helpful tips. Use a clean cotton swab dipped in warm, soapy water once every few days. Rinse with clean water and gently pat dry. Never leave the area moist. Avoid harsh scrubs or alcohol-based cleaners. They can irritate delicate skin. Watch for signs like redness, discharge, pain, or odor. These may require medical attention. Your belly button is not insignificant. It is quite literally your body's first scar, a reminder of your connection to life, to nourishment, to origin. Caring for it is an act of reverence, not routine. We just explored 5 humble parts of the body: your hands, feet, face, underarms, and belly button. Each one holds surprising power over your health and longevity. These aren't just tips, they're lifelines. They're about reclaiming your body, your energy, and your well-being, one wash at a time. Aging gracefully doesn't come from expensive creams or miracle supplements. It starts with the basics, the discipline of care, the act of giving your body the attention it deserves every single day. If you've ever felt tired for no reason, if you've struggled with frequent colds, if your skin feels uncomfortable or you notice small but persistent irritations, this might just be your wake-up call. So, which of these areas will you commit to caring for today? Leave a comment below and tell us your favorite takeaway. Which habit are you already practicing? And which one are you adding starting today? Your voice matters. Your wellness matters. And we're here, cheering for your journey, one clean step at a time.